Hey y'all, so I was out at Alloway's Hot Rod Shop today and I shot a 59 El Camino. Very cool car, but I jacked up the intro. So anyways, I wanted to give it an intro. I want to give a shout out to Alloway's Hot Rods for letting me come back in there and shoot some hot rods, and Steve Holcomb, Pro Auto Custom Interiors, for helping facilitate that. Anyways, I think y'all are going to enjoy this one. Check it out. Toby, thanks again for letting me come out, brother.
Oh, it's good to see you, Scotty. It's always we're always happy to have you a part of our builds.
Thank you. Tell me now, don't tell me this one is a stock body 59 El Camino on an Art Morrison chassis. Tell me you did more than
actually, we just used an Art Morrison front clip, but we didn't do any modifications to the outside of the body. It's basically stock on the outside.
No kidding.
Yes.
Man, it's amazing what, now we all know that stance is key. We get that, okay? But it's amazing to me how much you all are able to change the actual appearance of a car by just the stance that you use.
These cars were pretty, and that's what made you, begin to like them to start with. So we didn't want to take anything away from the outside of the car that drawed you to the car to begin with.
But you've molded the bumpers in and stuff like that, right?
Those are actually stock California-style bumpers. Those bumpers actually came on the original cars back in '59, mostly on the California cars, the West Coast cars.
You're kidding me.
They're one-piece bumpers. The cars that were
sold...
Well,
they fit so well, though.
Yeah,
and tell me, right?
Yeah, we did tuck them just a little bit, but not a whole lot. The East Coast cars had a two-piece bumper, and so we like the one-piece bumper. It's a little cleaner. That's the stock molding, and the only thing we did, instead of it being painted inside the trim, we just brushed it on the inside.
Left it brushed like aluminum. Okay. Okay. No, that's just awesome, though. And there's not a lot of these out there.
No, you don't see many of them, and it actually took 3 59 El Caminos to make this car.
To make one. Wow, I like that, Steve.
This is really cool looking. And now this is what it looked like in 1959. Other than Bobby Alloway had a Ciadella to make the seat covers out of leather and the door panels. And then Bobby actually put the door panels on himself.
Holy cow!
So I told him he'd come over here and work for us.
Well, yeah, I like that. That's a good-looking door panel. You do well yourself too, but they had some kind of pressing process they were able to do to make that look modern and factory. But yeah, you and Toby telling me, it's exactly what it looked like in '59. There ain't no way this is what it looked like in '59.
Yeah. Now what we did here is they sent us enough materials where we can make a bottom seat cover. This right here had to be notched out for the straight shift car.
Right.
And then we put aftermarket carpet and everything in it because of you can't buy a carpet kit that will fit an Alloway built car.
You wouldn't want to. You'd want that Daytona.
Yeah, we made that
sure.
and floor mats and everything.
And then he's put custom gauges in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's very nice. So even though it looks like 1959, there's still been a lot of modifications done to it.
There has, yeah. All the floor and everything's been modified, to fit the chassis and everything that's underneath the bottom. And then we put an original style headliner in it. That was a funky, wild looking headliner, but it is in '59, so it looks good. It'll fit when you do one original interior.
No, obviously it's an Alloway build, so it's got that cool look to it, but it's still very reminiscent of what it would have looked like factory. He never takes the cool out of them, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, that's it, man.
Add cool to it, right?
That's right. He only changes what needs to be changed. No, very nice, Steve.
Now see, back here in the back, behind the seat, we made all of this right here to where you can actually open this, and it's got the battery and stuff on the inside.
Oh, okay.
So originally this thing was open, and it just looked ugly. The gas tank and everything's back there, so cleaned it up. But we made all this, so again, it looks original, and you don't even see it when the seat's back. So everything still looks nice and clean.
Toby, what'd you do in here?
Scotty, it looks to be stock appearing, but what we did here was these panels on this side here were actually two pieces that come across, and we actually welded them into the bed and made them a permanent piece and slicked them to where it's nice and slick and smooth through here. This bed floor was handmade by a friend of ours, Jimmy, up in St. Louis, Missouri. Done a very nice job on it.
I think everybody did a nice job on it, I'll be honest with you. No, it looks good. I like the chrome hardware on the back.
It just cleans it up a little
bit. And is
bit.
that gas cap?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Instead of having the gas, fillable from inside, we removed it here. We just used a motorcycle style pop-up gas lid.
So back in the day, though, you had to get and fill it inside the truck?
Well, they normally had. if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
Scotty, there was actually a filler neck
I got
here on this side.
I got you. All right.
And so we filled that in.
Toby, what's going on under here?
Scotty, that is an early 70s big block Chevrolet LS7, like you'd have in some of the rare Chevelles. It's kind of a rare motor.
I would think, and when people think LS, they think small block, but this was actually one of the first the other generations where they were big blocks too.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the valve covers. You know, I mean, it's old school looking. Now, is it injection or is it actually carburetor?
That is carbureted,
Okay.
and we used the Vintage Air front runner system again on this. One thing we did do different is we now use Walker radiator. They custom make radiators for us, which they'll do for anybody, and we seem to work very well.
Okay, good. And these inner fenders, are they stock?
They're stock, but we did add a 2-inch band to them to make them wider to come
gotcha.
out, you know,
To cover the suspension.
Yes.
But yet you left the this part of it here, which gives you that stock factory appearance.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
And then we just slicked the firewall, cleaned it up.
And then you buried everything in it too.
Yes.
Distributor and what is the other?
That is
motors or
the
something?
wiper motor, which
Yeah.
that's the stock location for the wiper
Oh, okay.
motor.
Okay. Well, that was nice then, right? They went ahead and put that in there for you already.
Yeah.
No, very nice. So there you go from Alloway's Hot Rod Shop in 1959 El Camino. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya!